is Robert Greenall. And this is what he did.
Hello? Fire. Fire. Hello? Yeah, there's a fire down on Milfoil Drive. Milfoil Drive. Yeah, I don't know what number, but you can't miss the smoke. It's all over the place. I was walking by and somebody sent me down here. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said there might be someone inside still.
Charlie Echo 131, location over.
Charlie Echo 131. I'm in Lotbridge Drove. Over.
Charlie Echo 131. Can you attend Milfoil Drive? House fire. Persons reported. Fire brigade are en route. Over.
I was literally 2 minutes from the call. The fire brigade had obviously got the call perhaps before me or at the same time, but because of the location of their station, I was much closer. Drove into the road, and as I'm approaching, I can see people at the house, and the smoke is even thicker by this time, and billowing out from the roof area. And I thought then, oh dear, this is bad.
Who's in there?
Her baby's in there.
You just go onto autopilot, and you don't think of anything else other than that there's a baby in the house.
I've tried to get in, mate. It's too hot. There's a kid in there.
You better hold this.
I got thrown back out of the room by the heat and the smoke.
Where's the bloody fire brigade?
They should be on the way.
I went literally running straight into it. As soon as I hit it, it was just like hitting a wall of heat. The noxious smell, it just went straight into my lungs and it burned, and the torch was absolutely useless. And then suddenly I did hear the faint cries of the child, and reality hit me like a concrete block. And again I fell back out of the room. I could hear the flames crackling, the heat was singeing, and again I could hear the baby crying, but I couldn't locate her in the room. By this time the cries were a bit weaker. I recall at that point the flames just lit the room up, and the flames shot across the room, and they lit up a cot which was in the far corner. I still couldn't get to her. I remember getting thrown out again. As I got thrown out, so I heard her cries die. They literally just went. I thought, oh my God, she's dead. It was that point that it was literally do or die for me. I knew I had to go in. I was going to keep going in until I got her.
Your mate's still up there.
Okay, mate.
I remember taking the deep breath and standing up into the smoke, feeling the cot, feeling my way down into it, just finding her body. She was lifeless, a limp rag doll. I couldn't feel any movement at all. I expected a little wriggle or a struggle. I couldn't feel a thing. I knew then she'd died.
Bo! Bo, where are you? You're all right, mate.
And I remember holding her in my arm, willing her to breathe. And she spluttered back to life. Best thing. Best noise in the world it was. Best thing I've ever heard. Really was. I was out of it by that point. Just hearing that noise, it switched everything off for me. Sweetest thing I've ever heard. I don't think I could live with myself, knowing that I'd heard those cries and not got her. There's no doubt in my mind I'd do the same again, and I know any of my colleagues would as well.
What an amazing man. Now, you know the old expression, it fell off the back of a lorry. Well, if you're offered cheap phone cards or Sainsbury's own brand cigarettes, you might like to know where they came from. Clapham in South London, early on a Monday morning about 5 weeks ago.
When the Sainsbury's guy started, because it happens quite often if there's a vehicle broken down or there's getting a snarl up with vehicles in the yard.
Need to park here, mate. Can't get in the yard because the lorry's busted. We're waiting for it to be fixed.
Well, how long is it going to take? I can't wait all day, mate. I've got other drop-offs to make, yeah?
I was just flicking through my paperwork, trying to get it in some sort of order to speed my day up, because at that time of day, first drop, something goes wrong like that, you know you're going to be there for a while. It's going to be a long day.
Move over! Move! What? Move! 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 What? I'll take you shot! Get out! Shut it! Get out! Get down! Get out! Get down! Get out! Shut it! Get him down! Shut it! Get him down! Shut it! Get out! You won't get out! Get out! Shut it! I said! All right, take it easy. Shut it! Right. On yours!
This lorry's fitted up.
Yeah.
What? Is there an alarm?
What? No, I don't think so.
It's got a tracker.
No, no tracker, no! You're not pissing us about, are you? Oh, I'm sure! Come on.
Being held down, it was quite intimidating, but the same as it made me feel small. It was my lorry. They were taking me where they wanted to go. There was nothing I could do about it.
Dave. Dave? Yeah, run away.
I know it sounds silly at the time, but I was really just trying to concentrate on what they were saying, where they were going. They used two names. I'm not sure if it's their names, but one, the driver was spoken to as Yosh, and the passenger who was sat on me at the time, he was called Jerry.
What are you deaf? Get him down, mate!
Yosh.
He's going to attract attention to us.
Relax.
Speed bumps. You've got to slow down, mate. Shut it!
I've never been so uncomfortable in my life.
The speed bumps were in Shakespeare Road in Brixton, and somewhere near the junction of Cold Harbour Lane they stopped and partly unloaded the lorry. There was a second drop-off in Herne Hill, and then finally Forest Hill.
On our way to the last location, there was definitely an air of uncertainty. I wasn't sure what was happening. The driver and the passenger themselves didn't seem to know what was happening. They were always on the phone. They were calling everybody they could think of, trying to get another pickup. They said they was looking for a blue Luton van.
Keep him there.
All right, go on.
When they did the third and final drop, that I started to think, am I going to get a beating now? Am I going to get locked in the back? That's when I started to worry.
Get in the van.
You're being watched, so you stay right here. We know where you live.
Dad's shaking me up, there's no denying that. And I'd be a liar if I said it hadn't. It might happen again. It might happen to somebody else. But I'm certainly not going to let it stop me doing my job.
These are the cigarettes. Sterling is the brand name. If you buy them and they don't come from a Sainsbury's store, beware. You'll be an accessory to a violent crime. Incidentally, the stolen phone cards have been made invalid. There's a reward if you can solve this. Remember the names Yosh and Jerry and the blue Luton van. Call 020-8649-2744. And on this or any other crime, you can always call Crime Stoppers. That's on 0800 555 111.
Still to come, the car that drove into a hail of bullets in South London. And the winner of this year's Jill Dando Award.